So on the one hand, I got to Kafka via his drawings. So I recently published an article where I look at his drawings, the accompanying writing, and the page context. So how the page size, the page orientation, margins, blank spaces play a role, but also how he exactly puts things on the page. And thus I'm contributing to the existing scholarship of text-image relationships in Kafka's draftsmanship. And the other bigger thing in my research life, so to speak, is a digital project called Adapting Kafka. It's a database of worldwide adaptations of Kafka's The Trial. So users will be able to browse these entries, but they also will be able to access the excerpts of those visual and audiovisual adaptations. So for instance, we have operas, films, graphic novels, illustrations, etc., etc. And the specific or the special and unique thing about it is that scholars can contribute to our website with creative analysis. So not just textual analyses, but using the excerpts to build visual analyses with annotations, but also creating visual essays or paths that connect the various genres of adaptations to each other. So I think Kafka always has been present in the US in German scholarship. For instance, at the yearly meeting of the German Studies Association, there are always panel series and roundtables. Last year I organized a roundtable called Kafka at 100. The participants didn't so much reevaluate his texts, but they looked at Kafka's relationship to other authors, the adaptations of his works, how objects like Kafka's fork relates to his works, but also notions of belonging regarding his estate. And then this year, I'm organizing a digital Kafka symposium, which is not surprising given the digital project that I'm doing. It's taking place at Georgetown University, and I'm bringing together scholars from institutions that hold Kafka's manuscripts. So also someone from Oxford will be there, with scholars who are either working on a digital project or have already completed one. And we even have a panel on gamifying Kafka, so Kafka games, using virtual reality and how games are also used in the German-speaking classroom. So first and foremost, I would love to see a network of Kafka scholars to share ideas and to collaborate with each other on a global scale, independently of any rank or institutional affiliation. And I think the new Kafka Global Network, or no, Global Kafka Network, is actually a very valuable step in that direction. And on the other hand, I would love to see more digital projects, particularly regarding accessibility to Kafka's works, because sometimes it's really hard, or an edition is really expensive, or to get to the facsimiles, you have to travel to the Bodleian Library, for instance. To just have that accessibility online would be great, but also more creative approaches online that either curate Kafka's works, that analyze Kafka's works, or completely transform them online, because the potential is there with the various applications that exist.